Hello, this is an introduction to FlipGrid by Sophie Youngs. In this video, I'm just going to go over this basics. What is it? Show you my grids, show you the student view, show you the teacher view, and explain when I would use it if I was going to use this in the classroom. What is it? A social learning platform. It can be 100% private, which is what most districts suggest that you do, or it can be 100% public if you're using it outside the classroom, such as a professional development or at a conference. What it basically is are video discussions between students and you. It can so that other students don't see what they're saying to you, or it can be between students and students so that they can reply back and forth to each other. My grids. You can have multiple grids. You can have them for different class periods or different subjects that you teach, and you can even have multiple topics per grid for each assignment that you give is what I suggest, and I'll show you what that means right here. So right now I only have one grid, but then you can have many grids. And then when you go into each grid, right now I only have 2 topics, but you can have many topics. All you have to do is give your students the flip code to get into the grid or the topic and then they put that in and they go directly to sort of like Google Classroom. As you give them the classroom code and they go to the classroom. Student view, creating videos. It is so user-friendly. So this is the student view if they were to have gone into this grid, Tech Views by Sophie or by Youngs. And this is the topic. They can choose which topic. And then they can see the instructions and it can be read to them. And then they can see that there's been one awesome response. And they can see that the teacher has already given them a feedback and given a vibe, because it says good job. The student didn't put that there. They can put little images and emojis and make things special in their video if they wish by clicking this button here, logging in and recording their video. They can personalize it for themselves if they want to. Again, really easy. Click and record. The next thing was teacher view, responding to videos. If I go into my introductions, you can, as you already saw, there was a video there.
Hi, I'm Sophie Youngs.
And I've already given it feedback as a teacher. I've left the vibe, I've rated their rubric rating, and I've left a comment that I say and have unnecessary pauses that would not have happened if I had a script to follow. True. I can copy the feedback in the link and email it to them. I can just email them like that. I can copy the feedback in the link and put it in like a response if I had a Google Classroom. There's a lot of different ways that you can use this. I can edit my response. I can share it with them a specific way. And Teams, Google Classroom, on Remind. Cool. Again, really user-friendly. Click and make it happen. Easy. When would I use this? If I was teaching math, I would have a student explain their own work. The video doesn't have to be of their face. If they can change the camera around and show it on their work that they're working on. And it could be like correcting an example problem that is done incorrectly. They can then explain in the video how they would correct it or how they would do it correctly. In English class, they can do book reviews or book predictions. So then if they're reading a novel in class, then they can have different predictions about what they think, and they can critique each other's predictions. If you want it to share with the class and book reviews, if they're all reading different books, they can basically talk up their book to get other people to read it. Social studies classes, they could do historical figure bios just by doing a little quick historical video about that person. And they can also do debates digitally wherever they are. They don't have to be in the classroom to do it. And science, they can do it's sort of like a little pre and post lab. They can talk about their hypotheses and what they think is going to happen in the lab before doing the lab, and then they can talk about the lab results afterwards. It's really cool. FlipGrid has an app that's downloadable to phones so that they can use the camera on their phone if they would like.